And we say good morning to you. We're broadcasting live. We're at the Jewelers Bench in downtown Elizabethton, ready to go here. The only full-time, full-service jewelry store in Elizabeth and Carter County. We're here. The young lady just come in and picked up, what did she pick up? A jewelry repair? A watch or a ring? What did she get? Hmm? Picked up a ring. So that's thanks to John, our guy in here that's the repairman extraordinaire. Only a few of them left in the Tri-Cities. He's one of them. So, and does a wonderful job. Old John does. And so we, you got jewelry repair. Here's the place to bring it. Watches or rings or bracelets. We'll let Sherry tell you about that coming up here in a little while. So lots going on today. Of course, is the next to last day for the trade deadline of Major League Baseball. And so there's a lot of teams making some moves. And Mr. Baseball will join us coming up here in a little while. Our buddy Greg Salyer will be here to talk about that. Also, Andrew Smith, sports writer, Johnson City Press will be along here in a few minutes as well. So, and of course, Sherry's going to join us as well to tell us what's going on here. In this kind of the midsummer stop, we come every month. And I want to say it's 147 days for Christmas. Let's see what we got here. We will do this. She will not want to hear this. And so, let's see what we got here. Boom, 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 boom. That way you know her countdown to Christmas Eve is 140, 147 is what we got. You see on the screen, Cyclone football, 23 days, 4 hours, and 17 minutes. Of course, the Jewelers Bench, one of our great sponsors of the broadcast. We can't thank them enough for that. So, love promoting it. The only jewelry place I go to, the only jewelry I get when I get it, right here at the Jewelers Bench in Elizabeth, and that's just the way it's going to be. All right, birthdays. Couple of birthdays today. Arnold Schwarzenegger having a birthday. He is 78. Delta Burke from Designing Women, remember that show back in the day? She is 69 today. And Paul Anka, guy's been around a long time. He's kind of a torch singer, if you will. And so a crooner, Paul Anka having a birthday, 84 today, here on this Wednesday, July the 30th. Tomorrow's the final day of the month, and August 1st rolls in. It's hard to believe. August 1st will come in again on Friday. So here we go. Let's get it cranked up. Chris Stapleton, National Anthem, on show number 2330. We'll take a look at Major League Baseball and some other sports. Boo Carter in the doghouse for Josh Heupel down in Knoxville. Tennessee football practice starts today with the Big Orange. And so Carter is there, but he's on the team, but not practicing. He's in the doghouse. We'll tell you about that and more. But first, Chris Stapleton on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular amongst birds singing up, yeah.
Tom Taylor Sports Show. Got a brand new product. Tell me what's going on.
We sure do. We have contactless Visa debit cards, and some of you all have been asking and wanting to know, when are you going to implement that? We are hitting the ground running. So right now you can get your free instant issue contactless debit cards at Northeast Community Credit Union, and that's just another form of payment. So you've got the mag strip on the back, you've got your contactless, invisible, what you want to call it, if you want to pay that way for tabless, or you've got your chip. So we're just staying up to date with all the things, and we listened to you. So you wanted that, and that's what we can provide. And we've implemented it with hard work, behind the scenes, a lot of teamwork, effort, and come get your contactless Visa debit card today.
Available now
Yes.
at all locations. Our locations are
They are in Roan Mountain. They are in Elizabethton, one in behind Elizabethton High School, our main office. And then we have one off of 19E in Elizabethton. We have one in Johnson City off of West Oakland Avenue.
social media. How do we find you?
You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, or BeMyCU.org.
And the magic main number is
423-547-1200.
brand new product from Northeast Community Credit Union, proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show again. Thanks for being with us. Show number 2330 today. We're clicking them off, heading to 2400, probably 2500. I guess ultimately we'll go to 3000, and I think we'll want to ride off into sunset. That's a ways away. All right, let's take a look at Tennessee football. They start practice today. Big controversy. I don't know if it's a big controversy, but it's a pretty big deal. Boo Carter, the star football player, defensive back, not off the team, but he's not on the team, if that makes any sense. Josh Heupel says he's not been with the team since July 16th. Got in an altercation with teammates. Uh-oh. He will not return to the field immediately, and so it's up to the leadership council of the football team to get him back, to make him pay the penalty, do whatever, and get him back on the field. So Boo Carter's out right now. They start practice today. They had to report yesterday. Practice officially starts today in Knoxville for the Volunteers. Of course, Tennessee could be without star cornerback McCoy to start the season after he tore his ACL back in January. So then you had three safeties leave the transfer portal after spring practice from Tennessee football, including projected starter Jacoby Thomas. So they're kind of thin in the secondary. They need him back, and so we'll see if Boo Carter will indeed come back. Right now he's on the team, but apparently the leadership council of the football team is going to decide what they're going to do about Boo Carter. So there you go. We have... That would be Mrs. Holtzclaw going behind us to gather plunder. We're going to be talking about it in a minute. So she's on the screen coming through. Now her sis is here today too. So we have the teamwork, the sister teamwork working it today. So again, Arnold Schwarzenegger having a birthday today. He's 78 years old. That's our big birthday for this July the 30th. Hard to believe tomorrow's the last day of July. And then Friday starts August 1st. Now we do this every year. Grandma used to tell me, every foggy August morning will be how many snowfalls we're going to get this year. Now, it's not just when you go down into a low area and get a little whiff of fog. We're talking about a area-wide blanket fog. So for every one of those we get in August morning, so it's an old farmer's tale, will be how many snows we get. So we'll see. All right. NBA going international. NFL did it. Major League Baseball's tried it, and so the NBA will go overseas over the next 3 years, playing games in Berlin, London, Paris. So they're trying to obviously extend the footprint of the NBA to make it international. So they're going to go overseas and play games that will count. They're going to be playing this coming season in Berlin, London, and Paris. Teams have not been announced, but that's what's going on. So they're trying to. Apparently, the commissioner says that in particular, France and Germany are starving for NBA basketball, which is interesting because here in America, I know folks don't give two hoots about it. Do you care about the NBA? Not at all. You care about the NBA? There you go. Tom, do you care about the NBA? Nada. No. So, anyway. But other people do, and that's okay. Bob Blackwell, Steve Shipley down in Middle Tennessee. How you doing, sir? Reba Whitehead. Thank y'all for watching the show. It's 23:30 is our show number today. All right, the countdown to Cyclone football will be 3 weeks from Friday night. It's hard to believe. It's here. And so all the fall sports are working right now. You've got the football players, volleyball, girls soccer, boys and girls golf, boys and girls cross country. Hello, Andrew Smith. Our first guest is here. We also have the marching bands at all the schools working. The color guards are working. The cheerleaders are working. If you have a dance team, they're all working right now. So everybody's getting ready. And again, our first game is on the 23 days out. 23 days, 4 hours and 8 minutes. Getting ready for Cyclone football. Meeting number 101 between the Cyclones and the Scienceville Hilltoppers. And this year we'll play again in Johnson City. Which is interesting because the home team hasn't won in the last 5 years. So if you go with those odds, Cyclone's going to win it, which means absolutely nothing sitting here on July the 30th. But if you go by the statistical look at it, the last 5 games, the visiting team has won the game. So this is host clause. Look here, she's got all kinds. We got watches to show off today, all kinds of goodies. I'll take that one right there. Let's start with that one right there. Tennessee starts their football practice today. If you're a Cyclone fan, a Milligan fan, a Tusculum fan, you like orange and black, here it is. So this is a G-Shock. Now she always does this because I can't hold my glasses on. I don't know what the price is. So here we go. Oh, I can read that one. Okay. I'm going to let her tell you about it. She gets here in a few minutes. $499 for this. It's a Glock. Let me show you this. This is what she's doing where you can't. She's going, dummy, it's a Glock. Okay. So, see, it just proves the point. Anybody can do this every day. You don't have to be smart to do this. She's going, it's a Glock, Bubba. So there you go. So it comes in this little case. It's the same Glock company makes guns. So $499 for this. This is a plastic band, is that what you call it? So there you go. Really good looking with the black face and the orange, what do you call them? Not the dial, well, the dials, but the hands. The orange hands, the black face. There you go. And you can get other colors too. They haven't had this one in stock because we're in Milligan country and Cyclone country and Tennessee country and Tusculum country. So there you go. Although Tennessee's orange and white, but as you know, they've worn charcoal and black in the past as well. So there you go. Hello, Derek Nave. How you doing, sir? We'll take a break. He's here. Andrew Smith, our first guest on the show, a sports writer from the Johnson City Press, Kingsport Times News, Appalachian League Baseball. He's a big dog because he gets to go sit with the biggies this weekend in the Speedway Classic at Bristol, the Reds and the Braves. Yeah, he big dog, and I'm tickled to death for him because he earns it. He works hard, and so it'll be covered with the Johnson City Press and the Kingsport Times News. We're speaking, of course, about the big game. Record attendance, over 85,000 tickets sold as of Monday. So it's going to be the largest baseball game ever, which is what they wanted to do, and they're doing it. That'll be at Bristol Motor Speedway between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. Somebody asked me yesterday if it was an exhibition game. No, it counts. It's part of the Reds' 3-game homestand. They'll play one in Cincinnati, come up here and play in Bristol, then go back and finish it in Cincinnati. So, no, it's not an exhibition. It counts. Braves got nothing to play for right now, but the Reds do. The Reds are right on the cusp of one of those third playoff teams. So it's a big game for them for sure, and a big game for Atlanta. But in the chance to get into the playoffs, nada for the Atlanta Braves, but for the Reds, very much. All right, quick break. This segment brought to you by Big John's Closeouts and Andrew Smith next on show number 2330 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show at the Jewelers Bench in Elizabethton, Tennessee. Talking to Mike Barnett, owner of Big John's Closeouts. A lot of places out there. Why should we trade at Big John's Closeouts?
Well, I think there's a number of reasons. Number one, we're your neighbors. We are right here in the community. We worship with you. We shop with you at other local establishments. The money that goes into payroll and everything else stays right here in this community. It goes to help them support their families. They spend it at the grocery store. They do all those things. We've got a lot of experience. I've been in this business for 48 years. Travis has been with me, and Danny and Jeff, and so many of my employees have been with me for numerous years. So, we probably, if you put everybody together, we probably got 200 years of experience, or close to it, here at Big John's in Elizabeth. And so you've got people that are personable, that are here and want to help you, that are part of your community. We support local nonprofits. We support our local schools, our local sports teams. We try to help the community. We've been very involved with a lot of the local groups that have come in with disaster relief, whether it's the Tennessee Baptist Disaster Relief Group, God's Warehouse up here, Good Samaritan Ministries. We've been trying to support them and help them and get them, extra discounts to where they can get people back in their homes as far as that nature. Plus, we feel like when you come in, we want to make, the experience a positive thing. We want to listen to what your questions are. We want to give you good advice on how to make the repairs or what we recommend is the best product for you to get. We don't want to just take your money and send you on down the road. We want to make sure when you leave you're getting something that's going to do what you need it to do at a good price, and with good service, where you feel like, they appreciated me being there. They thanked me. They greeted me when I come in. That's important to us. We want to be connected. We have been here. I started in 1977 with Patty Lumber Company, but Big John's Closeout started in right at 1998. We moved up here in like 2004 in the old Patty building. I come back home from the Tractor Supply building, and we've been a part of this community. This is where I was born and raised, lived here all my life, and I want to continue to give back and give good service and be a part of it.
Amen. Hours are open?
We're here 7:30 to 6 Monday through Friday, and 8 to 4 on Saturday, and of course closed for the Lord's Day.
Phone number to call?
423-542-4755.
Be loyal, buy local, support Big John's Closeouts with hammer high prices, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show, and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports at Big John's Closeouts. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. Show number 2330. We're in the house again at the Jewelers Bench. She joins us coming up in a few minutes. Let me show you one more watch right here. Then Andrew's going to talk about the Appalachian League and the Braves and all kinds of good things. This is a bearing watch here, and this one retails for $279. This is a, obviously you can tell, it's a silver metal band. The face is black with white hands and an orange second hand going around, and right inside the face is orange, so that's another one for orange and black. And there you go, very nice. It's a bearing watch, and she's going to be doing all the show and tell coming up here right after Andrew joins us, who's here. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning, brother. It's always a pleasure.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure. Who we got on today? I got the Rome guy on again.
Yep.
All right.
That penguin's a very adorable looking penguin. Not necessarily the fiercest baseball mascot you'll ever see, but
No, he's a cute little penguin.
he's a cute little penguin.
But he doesn't scare me. So
No.
that would be when I'd go watch Rome play. I'm thinking they don't really give me that fear when they go on the field based on their mascot. But that's what, the Double-A? High A for the Braves. Yeah. Rome, Georgia. All right, it's the Appalachian League. Top two teams in each division will play a one game to decide the division championship. Then you get into East versus West for a best of three.
No, for a single game
A single game
championship.
too? All
Yep.
right.
So the four teams are set. The last team just got in last night. The Bluefield Ridge Runners locked up the second seed in the East. They'll be taking on Burlington, the Sock Puppets, tomorrow night. Meanwhile, on this side of things, it'll be the Kingsport Axemen. Best record in the league, I believe. I'll have to double check on that one. But won the West regular season title. They'll be playing against Greenville tomorrow night at Hunter Wright Stadium. Should be good. Kingsport won the regular season series 4-2. It's a rematch of last year. Last year, Greenville won the division. Kingsport had to go out to Tusculum to play that, so they'll rematch it a little bit closer up in Kingsport. And then Friday night will be the two winners of those games will play at TVA Credit Union Ballpark in Johnson City for the Appy League Championship game.
You've covered a lot of games this year, so grade it out. I've not had a chance. It's been a crazy summer. I've not had a chance to get by any games. Season's over tonight for the River Riders, and I guess everybody else tomorrow night. Actually, it's all ends tonight, doesn't it?
Yep, tonight's the last night of the regular season.
So grade it out. Fan interest, attendance, quality of playing on the field, overall, A, B, C, or D. What do you think?
Overall, I'd give it probably B plus A minus. It's been a very solid season. Quality of play just kind of keeps getting better every year. If you were around for year one, especially, to see the growth and the talent in the league is impressive. One of a couple big standouts in the league this year, Kingsport's Cam Durnan, a shortstop, was in the portal heading into the summer, going to be going to Mizzou. Either he or Greenville's Ezra McNaughton from Brigham Young will likely be the player of the year. McNaughton, a big power threat, tied the collegiate era record for home runs in a summer with 12. Meanwhile, Cam Durnan, high average, high on base, good RBI guy, set the league record in runs driven in. So yeah, quality of play has been high this summer. Fan interest has been there. Johnson City kind of continues to bear the flag for that one. They don't seem to always have the highest attendance numbers in the league. Big crowds that are into it, but even across the league, Elizabethton's had some good crowds. Kingsport's had some good crowds. Greenville out that way's had good crowds. So overall, I'd say it's been a pretty successful summer overall.
There you go. And so tomorrow night will be the two teams playing each other to win the division, and they'll turn around and play a single game for the championship for the Appalachian League for 2025. And so we'll put a wrap on that and turn the table and turn the page in a literal sense to high school football. We're 3 weeks away from Friday night, and you guys have been out doing media days. And there's a lot of buzz out there right now, isn't there?
Oh, there absolutely is. Last week I was there at Elizabethton. A lot of excitement for the Cyclones this year. Return a lot of talent, as you obviously well know. Tomorrow I'll be at 2 different media days. I'll be at Unaka tomorrow morning. Go catch up with Coach Bennett and the Rangers. And then tomorrow night I'll be with Coach Lunsford and the Hampton Bulldogs. Big news for them, obviously moving back down to single A where they were for so many years, up until relatively recently. So, yeah, it's that time. Excitement is high, and it's almost time to kick this thing off.
You got it. And of course, we'll get with it. Eddie Plesk will be with us in Game 1. He'll be with us at Kermit Tipton Stadium, the 101st meeting between the two. As I said earlier in the broadcast, the visiting team has won the last 5 games. So if you go on that, and you don't, of course, you go on that, you've got Elizabeth winning the game before you can go over there. You know what that means? Absolutely nothing. So Cyclones got scrimmages next week, as a matter of fact. We've got 3 coming up. We're going to be showcasing those for you. So we're getting ready to get dialed into Cyclone football big time. They've had a couple of 7-on-7s, and now we're getting into scrimmages. Guys are wearing pads now. They're banging and beating on each other, and they want to hit somebody differently. And so next Thursday night, Cyclones will be scrimmaging Jeff County. We got Jeff County, T.C. Roberson out of Asheville, and Union out of Virginia are the 3. And this year, all 3 of them will be at Citizens Bank Stadium. If you get a chance to go by and see them next week, we'll tell you more about that. Tia Duggar's got a scrimmage coming up on Saturday. It's Anderson County, so it's here. So you've been out. How many media days have you covered so far?
So far, just Elizabeth, and I've just been assigned basically all of the Carter County media days, which perfectly fine with me. A lot of good folks here in Carter County, so don't mind that at all. But yeah, we've had Boone, Science Hill has been this week. Everybody's seemingly running everywhere to try and catch everybody up. But yeah, excited for the pads to start popping here.
Pads start popping. You're exactly right. And so we're here live again at the Jewelers Bench in downtown Elizabeth, and show number 2330 with Mrs. Miller and Mrs. Holtzclaw. I got folks in here, and we love it already. We got traffic. We love traffic, and so they are taking care of folks. A young lady getting ready to buy a ring. We've got a lady over here that's has picked up jewelry repair, and a lady just left a few minutes ago getting the jewelry repair. If you have a watch battery and the battery goes out on you, this is where you want to bring it. They replace watch batteries all the time. Every time I'm in here, every show, at least 1, maybe 2 people come in replacing watch batteries or watch bands. They got a whole showcase here of Spidell watch bands. You can replace. Yours is on the fritz, as they say. So it's all right here at the Jewelers Bench, right across from Port Trav Deli, one of our great sponsors as well, on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Baylor Sports Show. So you guys have done a great job. I want to compliment you. I've been reading all the. In fact, a lot of them are going to be reference points to me because you've interview Tennessee High kids and Westridge kids, and teams that we're going to be playing this year. So it's helping me, Science Hill, to help get me ready for the broadcast in 3 weeks. So kudos to the Johnson City Press and Kingsport Times News. You guys, with no more guys than you've got on the staff, you cover a lot of ground, and we appreciate what you do. And you guys do a really, really good job. So we're excited about that. Well, you're welcome. You earned it. So, you know where I'm going.
Yep.
Yeah. He said, do we have to? We do. So, Acuna, Achilles heel, looks like he may be out now.
Yep.
You're starting opening day rotation.
Everyone's on the 60-day.
Everyone's on the IL. Not one of the starting pitchers of the Braves from opening day are out there being able to be used right now. They went and got Eric Fetty. I don't know, how did he do last night? I didn't get a chance to look at
I think he went 4 2/3, 4 runs. Wasn't great, but you're not expecting, a shutout performance kind of deal. Kind of kept you in the game, then the bullpen let it get away.
Bullpen let you down?
The bullpen let it get away.
All right. So, I guess I don't need to ask. Never got a chance to look at the scores. The Royals barely won that game last night. So, they went out and got Carlos Carrasco from the Yankees, which is an arm, is all it is. And that's no knock on him. I don't want it to be. But, look, you're in July. You don't have a whole lot to throw out there as trade bait because a lot of your guys are signed up in long-term contracts with the Braves. I guess probably Ozuna will be the one to be, I would think, the most trade baitable, if that's the right English. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. I expect Marcell Ozuna to get moved before tomorrow's trade deadline, expiring contract. Elsewhere, maybe a Raisel Iglesias could get moved, especially with the news this week of Emmanuel Clase of the Guardians, being on the being placed on leave regarding a potential gambling thing there. So that kind of helps Iglesias to trade value a little bit. So those are probably the 2 names I'd be looking for. But yeah, in terms of the arms you're acquiring at this point, Eric Fetty, Cookie Carrasco, they're guys that just try and eat some innings because you're not trying to destroy the confidence of any of your young guys in the minor leagues to call them up when they're not ready. So you just need some arms to help you get through this thing, and that's about where it's at. Offense has been better since the break mostly, but obviously losing Ronald Acuna. Got placed on the 10-day injured list this morning. Was excited to see what he might do at Bristol on Saturday. That will no longer be in the cards. So, yeah, certainly I don't think disappointing is quite strong a word to use for the Braves this year, given what the expectations were. Spring training early in the season.
Yep. A lot more promise than what they've come through with. How about that? That'd be a good way to describe it because they've been a big disappointment. But, the injury bug, you can't really get on Snitker. Guys, the manager has no frontline pitching. They're all on the IL, and some of them aren't going to be back this year. Lopez, maybe. Chris Sale, probably. But even then,
it's like, is it worth bringing him back?
Right, you just shut him down.
It's like the only guy that you had factoring into the rotation at the start of the year. He wasn't healthy at that point, but Spencer Strider still here. I think he's actually on. They haven't officially announced the probables for this weekend, but I do believe Strider's probably coming back around for the Speedway Classic. So I guess there's one thing you can look forward to. It's probably that for Saturday.
We'll see. We're going to talk about that. Got these in, by the way. These are tumblers. These are the Yelties, I think they are. Yeah, the Yelty tumblers. Man, I'm going to tell you, I purposely did this the other day. I put ice in this thing and left it in my car. Okay, see if it's really what they say it is. It is. I came back 2 hours later. There wasn't any, the ice hadn't even hardly melted. So these are the deal. We're going to be giving away some of these, getting some more of these made. This is the one I just got as a guinea pig. But it works, I can tell you that. So we'll give away some of those, let you guys win those if you want them. And we'll mail them, I guess, send them to your hour. We got to figure out, Carrie and I got to figure out how to do it. But we're going to try and do that. Hello, Lindy. Hello to Jonathan Morton. Hello, Josh Wallen. Hello to Glenda Williams. We're live here at the Jewelers Bench in Elizabethton. So, given the fact that you have a farm system, and I don't know this answer, you do because you're a Braves guy. Given the fact they have a farm system, and you're not bringing these guys up? Is it A, they're not ready, they're not good enough, or I guess one of those two? They're just not ready to come yet. Don't want to throw them to the fire, but I mean, they're out here grabbing people. Eric Fetty and Carlos Carrasco. So when I'm reading this, I'm thinking, okay, that tells me, unless you can tell me differently, that what's down on the farm ain't major league material right yet. So, am I right or wrong? What's your take?
No, I think you're right on that. I think most of your promising pitching prospects, especially, are, you know, a year or two away from being major league ready. One of those guys is very highly regarded, Hurston Waldrop. There was talk that maybe he'd get called up. He hasn't been. Maybe he will before the season's over. He's probably the closest to major league ready out of anybody you can see. We saw how the Dier Fuentes situation went. The kid was 20 years old. I can't fault him for not being ready to pitch in Major League Baseball at 20 years old. And then otherwise, you've got guys like Cam Caminiti, who's I believe in Double-A right now. He might be in High. I've not gotten to see where he's tracked throughout the year, but he's certainly a year or two away from being ready to contribute. So, yeah, it's just a lot of the guys that you have that have that potential major league availability aren't going to be ready for a little while.
There you go. So, and I've seen it in high school where they brought kids up. I've seen this happen several times. Kids were a phenom as a freshman, brought them up, and they got shell shocked, didn't go well, and kind of really set the table for the rest of their career. It's happened several times. I've also seen on the flip side, they brought kids up early, needing help because of injuries or what have you, and they produced and were very, very good. So I've seen it both ways, but it can destroy a guy's confidence if you're down in Double-A and they put you up with the big boys and somebody tees off on you and hammers you pretty good in your pitching start. So I get that. You'll be there Saturday, Speedway Classic. Their goal has been accomplished. Bristol Motor Speedway and Major League Baseball are establishing an all-time attendance record as of Monday. That 85,000 sold, and it's already over and above the 84,357, I think is what it is, or 537, whatever, back in 1954. So they've already accomplished their goal. Again, it's first pitch 7 o'clock on Saturday evening. The weather's supposed to be great, and you'll be there.
Yes, sir. I'm excited to be there. We got a chance to take a look at the progress of the facility there this past Friday. I got to join our buddy Jeff Birchfield up there for that. And yeah, it's very impressive how they've fit the facility, the baseball facility in the infield. I've heard some people ask about the Colossus, the big jumbotron in the middle of BMS. If you go down the left field line and go straight up, you're clear. But if you're about a foot into foul territory, that's when you start to hit Colossus. So they'll have protective stuff around it, and also, with it being in foul territory, if it hits the video board, it's a dead ball, foul ball, whatever. So, but yeah, it's going to be exciting. Have the eyes of the baseball world here on East Tennessee. It's not something we get to see very often, so going to be a very cool opportunity.
Well, you talk about the starting pitchers. We don't know who's going to be at the rotations. I don't think it's been announced, but whoever it is, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You're going to start for the record-breaking Major League Baseball attendance record at a NASCAR racetrack, Bristol Motor Speedway. So, if it was me, I'd be over the moon excited with butterflies in my belly like B-52 bombers. So. Have they announced the starters?
The Braves have not announced yet. The Reds have. The Reds will be going with former Vol and Wake Forest Demon Deacon Chase Burns. Will be getting the nod for the Cincinnati Reds. So, cool for full circle moment there. I'll be interested to see what the reaction will be, because obviously the way things ended for Chase Burns at UT wasn't necessarily the most positive. So with there being a big UT contingent likely to be there, I'm curious to see what the reaction will be there.
Mrs. Holtzclaw joins us coming up. We're live here again at Jewelers Bench. You've got Chipper Jones throwing out the first pitch for the Braves. Johnny Bench throwing out the first pitch for the Reds, the Big Red Machine. So it's going to be a great atmosphere. Gates open at noon. Parking lots open at 11. Gates open at noon. All the festivities crank up around 6 o'clock with the Tim McGraw and the Pitbull and the Jake Owen concerts, the fan zone. saw just a sneak preview of the fan zone outside Bristol Motor Speedway with all kinds of interactive games and cool things for people to do. So if you're going, I guess you still get tickets. I'm sure you can. I'm sure
Yeah,
we'll
there's
sell
still a few out there.
them. Yeah, so go early. Get your parking spot. It's not going to be that hot as it is now. It's going to be a little bit cooler this weekend, but it's a once in a lifetime, and so enjoy all the interactives outside the stadium. In this case, outside the racetrack. Then get into the world's last great coliseum for baseball, Speedway Classic, on Saturday, this coming Saturday. The Reds and the Braves, an unprecedented, once in a lifetime, record-breaking day of baseball for Major League. So they've even talked now, Jerry Caldwell said, we're even toying with the idea. We've talked to some engineers about doming Bristol Motor Speedway.
Yeah, no, that's something that he brought up on Friday. It was originally pitched there by a week or two ago on Kevin Harvick's podcast. But yeah, they're thinking about it. I'm not smart enough to know how the logistics of that would work. They don't pay me that kind of money, so I don't know. But yeah, it should be interesting. And then, obviously the baseball will be fun. Obviously the Reds trying to climb back into the playoff race there tomorrow. If you don't care, if I'm going to plug for a second. Tomorrow, and it should be in both JCP and the Times News, we will have a special insert for the game. Special edition.
Awesome.
Myself, Brian Woodson, Jeff Birchfield wrote a lot of stories for this thing. I'm super proud of how it's turned out. I've got a chance to preview it, and that's one that a lot of hard work went into, and I'm happy with how it's turned out. So, if y'all are interested in kind of reading more on it, reading about the team's history, a bunch of cool stuff in there. That will be in tomorrow's daily papers.
Pick you up a copy tomorrow, folks. Johnson City Press, Kingsport Times News. They do a great job covering a lot of sports and not a whole lot of bodies to do it. And they get it done. Brian Woodson, Andrew Smith, Jeff Birchfield, J.D. Vaughn,
And we got Mr. Jamie Combs working the desk most
Jamie
nights.
Combs. You got 4 guys out there in the field covering East Tennessee and Southwest Virginia. So,
Yep.
Hello, how you doing? I thought that was you. I thought that was her. So, anyway, man, appreciate you. Get you some lunch.
Appreciate it.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Mrs. Holtzclaw's in the house next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, live at the Jewelers Bench. Insurance. How can you help us with auto insurance?
Well, one of the things Horace Mann was started for, Tom, back in 1945 was to provide auto insurance for educators. They came up with the idea that if we could put a group of school teachers together in one company, their cars would sit in a parking lot for 10, 12 hours a day. Friday and Saturday nights they're home grading papers. They're all college educated. They have a tendency to be better drivers because they set an example for their students. And knowing all those things, we'd probably have less claims. And so we're able to offer better insurance rates because of that.
And so, if you're a teacher, an educator, you want to come here and get a quote because of that, your quotes and your rates are typically better than other folks, right?
That's right. And we also do a couple other things for educators. If they were to get into an accident while they're on school business, we don't have a deductible on that, Tom. They won't have to pay a deductible. If somebody vandalizes their car while it's on school property, they don't pay a deductible for that. If they get into an accident on school property, we waive the deductible. If they get into an accident with another Horace Mann agent or a Horace Mann client, they're going to not have to pay a deductible also.
It's good stuff. So if you need more information, go to social media or give him a call. How can we get a hold of you and find out more?
Yeah, you can just call me here at the office at 543-0059 or go to horacemann.com on the internet, and you'll be able to find our office here.
There you go. One of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, the good folks right here at Rick Walters, Horace Mann Insurance. Sharon Kaiser, from Physical Therapy Services. So one of the things you guys treat is fibromyalgia. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So a lot of times the best thing that you can do for people that have fibromyalgia is get them moving and moving in a comfortable way that they feel safe and that they feel comfortable and like they have control of the situation. So we have the anti-gravity treadmill, the Alter G, where we can offload them, get them moving. We have the new step, which they like because they're not full weight bearing. They can adjust that. And overall, just patient education, teaching them how to move in that pain-free or that more comfortable way for them.
Yeah, good stuff. They offer a lot of services of physical therapy services. How do we find you on social media?
Facebook, we have an ortho clinic that has a Facebook page, and then a pediatric clinic that has a Facebook page.
They've been with us since day one. Proud sponsors. I love promoting these folks. Again, Dr. Danny, Dr. Justin Smith, Dr. Sylvester, Dr. Aaron, and all the other great folks. Sponsors of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports Physical Therapy Services. Back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show, she's here. I don't know for how long because we've got lots of traffic in here, and we like that. So, but she'll be here, I guess, for a minute or two. Do you need to go?
Hey, Sharon.
That'd be Sharon. You probably need to go. Yeah. She'll be right back because we got people in there. We love it. That's good. Got folks in there buying rings, folks buying watches. Hello, Angie Wilhoit. How you doing? Nicole McKinney, Nick McNeil, Debbie Rasnick, Scotty Vane, Linda Hill, Jonathan Morton, Josh Wallen, Brooks Sparks. It's a new name. Thank you. Robert Nidifer, Rick Melton, Jerry and Carolyn Bruce. Thank you guys for watching the show. Eugene Carrico, Arnold Arms, Derek Nave, Reba Whitehead, Steve Shipley out of Middle Tennessee, Bob Blackwell, Axel Steins, he's watching in Nashville today. He'll be with us tomorrow. We'll be at the Pizza Inn. Colin Nidifer, and let's see, Ethan Bennett. It's a new one too. So anyway, that's what's going on. We're here live at the Jeweler's Bench. She's going to show these E-Newtons. I'm going to show them, but I'm going to let her show them in a minute because she can do it better than I can. But these are the E-Newtons. They got them on. They got them here in stock, ready to go. They all price point right around $60, and so the camera won't do it justice. But they're gold, and the ends of them, some are gold and some are pearls. So there you go. That gives you an idea. I'm not the jewelry person. I'm just kind of pinch hitting. So there you go. There's that. Mr. Baseball's going to join us here in a few minutes. See what's going on in the bigs. Again, trade deadline is tomorrow. A lot of teams are trying to help their causes. Detroit's went out and done some things. We'll talk about that. The Dodgers are shopping around for some relief pitching. The Dodgers trying to bolster themselves, get ready to go down the, make not really the stretch run, but the second half of the season. Trade deadline is tomorrow at 6 o'clock. So you have until then to, again, get what you need to get for the rest of the season. Ozuna's probably going to be gone. Maybe Iglesias for the Braves. Of course, this is all Tom speculating, but those are the guys who I would think would be the most susceptible to being traded. A lot of the guys of the Braves are wrapped up in long-term contracts, so you're not going to see much movement, obviously, from them because they're not going to go anywhere. But anyway, we'll see. Tennessee football starts today. Practice for the Big Orange. Tennessee football, college football is here, folks. It is time, and it is in the house. And so all the college football, in fact, I want to break down day by day. I've got a breakdown. I went back and did some homework on each of the SEC teams. We'll do them alphabetically. We're going to start with a scouting report about Alabama today. Just kind of get an idea of what they're doing and what the prognostication is for the Bama Tide. Second-year coach DeBoer, what's he going to do this year? So I've got that. We'll work on that here coming up in a few minutes. And so it's let me show you some of these watches. Now, I am not Sherry Holtzclaw, obviously. Don't pretend to be. So I'm going to show you what these watches are. You can come in here and look at them for yourself. And let's see, stainless steel case. Let me put my glasses on. Then we're going to get into some baseball. So All right. Let's read this one real quick, and we'll get into some baseball. Stainless steel case. Sapphire crystal and Swarovski crystals, ultra slim design, stainless steel, water resistant, 3-year warranty, and this one retails for $189. Very lightweight. So this one will be Sherry to Sherry gets back over here. So that goes for $189. It's a bearing watch. Here's another bearing. This is a metal. Price point of this is $279. Let me read the bells and whistles on this one. There don't have any bells and whistles. They don't have a little description, but it's a metal band, obviously. A black face, white hands, and the second hand is orange, and the inside you can see it's orange. Oh. This one would be a ladies' watch, and this one goes for price point. This is stainless steel case, ultra slim design, a sapphire crystal, stainless steel strap, water resistant also for the ladies in this particular watch for the ladies, and it retails for $199. So less than $200 for this bearing watch for the ladies. So there you go. And let's get this one too. This is another bearing. We showed you the black one a few minutes ago, or blue one. This is the black one. This one goes for $199. And this is, of course, a guy's watch. And there's your metal band. And again, don't let this camera on the computer sway you. Come in and look at it. It's always prettier in person. So there you go. That's what's going on. Some of the watches they've got for sale here at the Jeweler's Bench. And yes, Sherry will be back here in a minute. So I'm just pinch hitting that she gets back because I obviously don't know what I'm talking about. And she does because she runs the store. It's her store. All right, Ronald Acuna Jr., Achilles heel problem. Probably going to be, or got put on the 10-day injury list, which is not good, but it is what it is. And so Ronald Acuna Jr. with a, looks to be a hamstring, an Achilles tendon problem. So he is going to be out for a while, 10 days to be exact. So let's take a look at the standings of Major League Baseball. Get Mr. Baseball be here in a little while. Braves again continue their series tonight in Atlanta. The Bravos. You have the Reds at home against the Dodgers, and Texas will continue their series in LA against the against the Angels. Had a little bench clearing last night. A couple hit batsmen, and they took exception to it. And the next thing we know, we got benches cleared. A lot of pushing, talking, and not much going on as far as actual fisticuffs, which is good. But the Rangers and the Angels got a benches clearing last night, and so we had to settle things down, and they did, and went back to playing baseball. All right, in the East, the Blue Jays lead the Yankees by 4, the Red Sox by 5. Blue Jays in a tailspin. They've lost 4 in a row. The Yankees are closing. They're only 4 games out. The Red Sox are 5 games out. In the Central, the Detroit Tigers are 9 games out. 9 games better than Cleveland. In the Central, and in the West, Houston leads the Mariners by 4, the Rangers by 5. The Rangers have won 7 out of the last 10. They've lost 2 in a row, but they're still 7-3 in the last 10 games, and they are 4 over, and they're 5 games behind Houston, and very much in the hunt for the wild card playoff. But they want to win the division, and they certainly can. We're talking, it's not even August yet till Friday. So you got all of August and September to decide what's going on in these pennant races. In the National League, the Mets lead the Phillies by a half game. Phillies won't go away. The Mets have won 7 out of 10. The Phillies have won 6 out of 10. And they're hanging. They're not going away. And we talk all about the other teams, but you look. New York's right there is one of the best teams in baseball. Phillies right behind them, a half game out. In the Central, Milwaukee, with back-to-back wins with the Cubs, lead them now by 2. They've won 3 in a row, and 7 out of 10 has Milwaukee in their best. They are the best team percentage-wise in baseball. They are 64-43. They're 21 over. And the best team in Major League Baseball. The Dodgers lead the Padres in the West by 4 games. The Dodgers have won 2 in a row, but the Padres have won 4 straight and 6 out of 10. So they're playing some really good baseball and chasing the Dodgers. And it's going to be a good race down to the finish for the Padres and the Dodgers in the West. So your top 5 teams, percentage-wise in Major League Baseball, are like this: Milwaukee, the Dodgers, the Cubs, Toronto, and Detroit are your top 5 teams. Again, as we said, percentage points-wise in Major League Baseball. Games today, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 day games. 12:35 Toronto and Baltimore. Did you see yesterday that Baltimore took 2? They outscored them 19-5. Outscored the Blue Jays, who's the front runner, 19-5 in the doubleheader yesterday, combined score. They'll play at 12:35. Arizona, Detroit this afternoon. Red Sox at Minnesota. Philadelphia and Chicago to battle the White Sox. Houston hosting Washington, and the Braves will play an early game today. They'll be in Kansas City, finishing up that series against the Royals. Cubs in Milwaukee. You have Pittsburgh and San Francisco, and the Mets in San Diego. Those are all day games. Tonight under the lights, Colorado at Cleveland. The Yankees hosting Tampa. Wednesday, July the 30th. Mr. Baseball will be here in a few minutes to break down some of the trade rumblings. Maybe some things going on this morning, since we went on the air. We can't really check. And so there may be some things happening as we speak. Here's another watch to showcase for you from the Jeweler's Bench. This is another bearing watch. And they sell a lot of bearings. They sell G-Shock and Glock. And Citizens, of course, got bearing right here. This is a stainless steel case, sapphire crystal, date function, stainless steel band, water resistant, 3-year warranty on this bearing watch with the metal band, and it retails for, let's see, $199. So there you go. And this is a 2-tone. Very nice looking watch. Here's your black face with the silver hands, and it's 2-tone silver for $199. So there you go. That's another one. She's here. We're going to get her, let her get settled in, and she's with us. She's back. Mrs. Holtzclaw next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Coming up, Mr. Baseball.
Our success is your success.
We're talking to Sherry Holtzclaw, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores out there. Why the Jeweler's Bench?
So everything is done in-house. Nothing gets sent out. We do ring sizing, necklace repairs, replace stones, shorten bracelets, necklaces. We repair silver jewelry. There's not a lot of jewelry stores that will repair silver jewelry. So we're one of the ones that do. Occasionally watches, we do some watch repair. Some of it we do have to send that out occasionally, but I'll let you know when I do, so it doesn't go out without you knowing about it.
Watch batteries. They replace a lot of watch batteries. Again,
every day.
Yes. John Holtzclaw is one of the few jewelry repair people in the area. There's not many of them left, so they do jewelry repair here. Remember that. They ship all over the country. The website is
jewelersbench10.com.
The hours you're open are
Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and then Saturday, 9:30 to 2.
All right. And social media, where do we find you?
Facebook and Instagram.
And the phone number is?
423-542-5600.
Be loyal, buy local. It's a mom and pop store. Been here for a long time here in Elizabethton, serving not just Elizabethton, but the entire Tri-Cities and really anywhere in the country. The Jeweler's Bench, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back on the Tom Miller Sports Show, it's a happy problem to have. That means they got folks in there and they got to take care of the customers, and I understand that totally. I don't have a problem with that at all. We appreciate the folks coming in, and they've sold rings already this morning. Sharon, Mrs. Miller, what have we done so far? We sold at jewelry repair. What else have we done? Sold a what? Oh, naked. Sold a watch band, Naked Bee. Got a young lady in here right now shopping. So we had a lady come in earlier, pick up some jewelry repair, had a ring worked on, get it repaired. John repaired it for her. So they're hopping. We like that. That's the name of the game. And so July the 30th, hard to believe that August 1st is right around the corner. August 2nd is the Speedway Classic. Andrew Smith gets to go. Greg Sauer gets to go. Does Tom Miller get to go? That would be a negatory. So I don't get to go to the baseball game.
So you told me you thought you had a connection. Did you not have a connection to get you in?
Actually, I have something else I got to be, and I can't go.
Okay.
So, but I would like to go. Record attendance over 85,000. That was a Monday. They're still selling tickets, so it's going to be a big deal. You have Chase Burns going to start for the Reds. They've announced that.
Okay.
The Braves have not announced their starter yet. Johnny Bench will throw out the first pitch for the Reds. Chipper Jones will throw out the first pitch ceremonial for the Braves. Big deal. Pitbull, don't know, don't care. Tim McGraw.
I got to tell you about Pitbull.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So I had no clue.
Oh, I don't either.
Yeah, no clue. I'd heard of the guy, but I didn't know anything he sang or anything like that. So my daughter, my middle daughter, was home for a few days from Ohio. And she said, well, Daddy, here, let me play some of his music for you. She said, I play a lot of it at weddings. I said, at weddings?
A guy named Pitbull singing wedding music?
Well, I guess it's like during the reception when people are trying to dance and stuff, maybe.
Gotcha.
I guess. But
yeah,
I had not heard.
Were you wowed by Pitbull, his music? He could be great. I don't know if I've heard it.
It wasn't horrible. I mean, I'll listen to him Saturday. Would I buy a CD?
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay.
I would not.
That answers my question.
I would not.
Jake Owen's going to be there too. So, gates open at 11. I'm sorry, parking lot's open at 11. Gates open at noon.
12, yeah.
The fan zone will be open, and so I've looked at some of the interactives out on like they do when the races are in town. The baseball interactives are really, really, really cool looking, and so a lot of cool souvenirs. Maybe since the big money dogs get to go to the game, and us poor white boys don't get to go, so maybe he can retrieve me a souvenir of sorts. Probably something of the Reds. I'm not really interested in the Braves. So I wonder if any of the big red. I mean, Bench is gonna be there. I wonder if all the other big dogs, like Perez or any of those other guys, will be up there.
Yeah, don't know.
I mean, this is a big deal.
Rob Manfred's gonna be there.
Yeah, well, that's okay. So that will be our commissioner, but it really is a big deal. I mean, it's a record-breaking attendance-setting ball game. Over 85,000. That's probably gonna be more than that when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
You got a NASCAR track converted to a baseball stadium. I mean, the Braves are out of any kind of hope of playing in postseason, but the Reds are very much in it. They're right there on the cusp of one of those wild card teams, so they've got a lot to play for. And the Braves will be playing for pride, but
yeah,
they could both be 0-100. It's a big deal, and so it'll be a great crowd, great atmosphere, in the IL. So, man, what else can go wrong with this baseball team?
That's a shame.
I mean, what else? He doesn't have a starting pitcher. Snitker does, the manager, from opening day. Not one of them is out there pitching right now. They're all hurt.
Right.
You got Acuna, he's been in and out of the lineup. You got other guys who are not playing to their potential, so they've had a disastrous season with the Braves. And yet they'll strap it on Saturday to play for pride, and it should be a great atmosphere. It will be a great atmosphere, and you'll be there. Where's your seats at? Behind the plate, Tom. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm in the Pearson Terrace, which is very top of. I am down the right field line.
Yeah. You'll be in turn 3.
I am there, pretty close to the foul pole.
Yeah.
I'm in foul territory, but pretty close to the foul pole, way higher than the foul pole.
Yeah, the race configuration, you would be in turn 3.
I'm trying to find my binoculars, let's put it that way, because I'm 100 miles away from the infield.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. No, you're going to be there. So we'll see. I'm kind of pandering for a souvenir of sorts, so We'll see what we get next week if we get anything at all.
See if we can afford anything.
Anything. I'm not even sure what they've got up there. I'm sure they'll have everything conceivable on sale. Speedway Classic, which is what they're calling this game. So
Yeah.
it's going to be good. Hello, Mrs. Will Hoyt. How you doing? Glad you're watching the show. We're live here again at the Jewelers Bench. Let me do, Sherry, we got folks here. Let me show one more thing here real quick. We'll get into baseball. Let's show you this one. This is yet another Bearing watch. No, this is a Glock. I'm sorry, it's a Glock watch. Retails for $2.99. Sapphire crystal. Swiss Super Luminova hands. I'm just reading this. I have no clue what this means. Stainless steel mesh band. 3-year limited warranty. Water resistant. Down to 10 ATM. I don't know what that means. I guess you go down deep with this watch on it, still keep on going. It's got a metal band and a black face with obviously silver hands and the silver time markings, hour markings, and so this goes for $2.99 right here at the Jewelers Bench. Got them in stock, limited supply, of course. Let me do one more. Where's the other one I was going to show? Oh, here it is. If you're a Tennessee fan, football practice starts today with the Volunteers. If you're a Cyclone fan, Milligan fan, or a Tusculum fan, orange and black, there you go. So this retails for $499. This is a really neat watch. It's a Glock. Comes in a really cool case. Where's the case? I'm supposed to show the case. She came up.
Oh, wow.
That's what it comes in. Looks like a Glock gun.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
It is.
So, but here it is. It's a
Glock makes guns, so I guess they make their watches look like a gun case.
Gun case, yep. Rubber band. I mean, a rubber, rubber band. What more to say?
Yeah.
What's that called?
Wristband.
Thank you. Rubber band. There it is. Black face, orange hands, orange second hand. And they sell a ton of these because of the color. That would be Mr. Salyer's phone.
Yeah.
So here we go. Let's talk baseball.
All
Mr.
right.
Baseball. Is your mother watching?
She's watching, yeah.
You taking her to the game?
No.
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 Okay.
Taking one of my girls.
All right. Tom, you're so goofy. Hello, Eb. How you doing?
I'm probably going to spend the night at her house, though.
Are you really? Because it's right across the street.
Yep.
Or in the.
I don't want to try
vicinity.
to get out in the traffic,
Yeah.
so just park at her house and walk over and spend the night.
In the general vicinity. Hello, Mary
Yeah.
Scott. How you doing, lady? Hello, Baker. Hello, Baker. It's about time for a cheeseburger from Barker's. Whew, they can crank out the burgers. I pander a lot. I pander for souvenirs from you. I pander
Yeah.
for the ball game Saturday because I'm gonna go watch. Tia Duggar scrimmage Saturday. I don't know what time it is. I'm gonna go watch it, so I'm gonna miss the ball game, but it's okay. And I got other stuff I got to do too. So anyway, maybe I'll get a souvenir. Maybe Baker will bring a cheeseburger someday from Barker's and the eggnog milkshake. Oh, laws of mercy.
Oh, I love eggnog
Oh,
milkshakes.
me oh my. It's a really good milkshake. All right, here we go. Major League Baseball. Mr. Baseball's here with us. We've got lots to cover. So tomorrow's the trade deadline at 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Buyers and sellers. Let's run down what's already happened. Pretty interesting yesterday in the middle of the doubleheader. The Orioles got outscored, or the Blue Jays got outscored 19-5 in the doubleheader. Orioles killed them.
They did.
And the Orioles are the last place team right now. They're starting to play a little bit better baseball. But they outscored the Blue Jays 19-5. In the middle of the game, in the doubleheader, they traded a guy from the Blue Jays, from the Orioles to the Blue Jays. And it was who?
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Yeah. Is that a
relief
good
pitcher.
That a good one?
Yeah. He was with the Phillies last year and came over to the Orioles, I think, during the season last year, maybe, or before the season this year. But yeah, good move. It was really interesting. I watched the video of him walking from one clubhouse to the other. So he'd been playing in Baltimore for a year and had never been on that part in that part of the stadium before, of course. So they took him back behind this black curtain, where he went to go back there. And the funny thing to me was, he got in the game for the Blue Jays. So he pitched against the team that he was playing for just a couple hours before.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
Really? So.
Yeah. And the funny thing was, he wears number 58.
Mm-hmm.
The 8 was upside down on his new jersey. I guess they had to hurry and get it done.
So they're wrong.
Yeah, so the bottom, the smaller part of the 8 was at the bottom instead of at the top like it's supposed to be. But
Wardrobe department miscue, malfunction, wardrobe malfunction.
yeah, I guess they had a really limited amount of time to get his
I'm
jersey
sure.
ready. So
Yeah, they stitched it wrong.
yeah, it was
So
really funny.
there's a lot of possibilities. So I'm just going to go with what has actually happened.
Okay.
And so, because the what ifs can go all day long.
Yeah,
And we may touch on some of those. So Detroit gets
Chris
Chris Paddock and Randy Dobnak.
yep.
So is that good pickups for the Tigers?
It probably is. Yeah, Detroit's struggling right now. They really need a boost. Chris Paddock has not had the greatest season. He has shown potential in the past, and hopefully he can regain that. He's a good quality guy, though. I really like him. Good Christian man, and just shares his faith really well. And I really like him. So hope he does well with the change of scenery to Detroit.
We're all about that. Ray's got a new catcher. That would be Danny Jansen.
Mhm.
Ray sent him from the Marlins going to the Rays. Is that a good pickup?
So, yeah, I think,
Did I say that right?
let's see.
Rays acquire a new catcher to replace Jansen from Marlins.
Yeah, so they traded Jansen, and then they picked up Nick Forte from the Marlins.
And
Yeah.
the Brewers traded for Danny Jansen.
Yes.
My bad.
Yes,
So
that's
Brewers,
what happened. Yeah, it confused me for a second.
Yeah. Brewers got Danny Jansen. So
Yes.
who happens to be the best team percentage-wise points in baseball right now? The Brewers
They have the
are.
best record in baseball right now.
They are red hot.
They are.
Is that a good pickup for the Brewers?
Yeah, probably so. They needed a backup, and so I think that was good for them.
Braves pick up Carlos Carrasco from the Yankees, another arm. They need arms.
They need all the arms they can get.
Eric Fetty pitched last night. The guy they picked up
Mhm.
did okay. Wasn't world beater. So
Yeah.
yeah. Carrasco, good move or not a good move, or it doesn't matter.
So he's getting a little long in the tooth, but you hope he can show some of what he's done in the past. I think he's about 38 years old, 39.
Yeah, 38.
Okay, so he hopefully he can show that he can still pitch like he has in years past, and maybe be a good pickup for the Braves.
Seth Lugo got re-upped with
Mhm.
a contract extension by the Royals.
That
He's
was
having a
good.
big year. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Good for him.
We talked about Fetty going to the Braves. What about Ahmed Rosario going from the Nationals
Just
to
the
the Yankees?
Yankees, yeah. So they did that right when Judge went on the injured list too. I thought that was kind of interesting. But Ahmed Rosario, good guy, can play anywhere, all over the field. So I think they'll like him there. He's not going to replace Aaron Judge's bat by any means, but he a good solid player. So I think they'll like him. He'll give his all.
The Yankees get Ryan McMahon from the Rockies.
So that's a big pickup, I think, for
is
them.
it?
I think that's a big pickup for them. I think they really needed some help at third base, and he's a good third baseman. He is a huge improvement over what they've had there. So I think that's big for them.
The Mets pick up Greg Soto from the Orioles, a reliever. Is that a big pickup for them?
Yeah, they probably needed him. I heard rumors of him going to several different teams, and the Mets were the ones that were able to pull the trigger on him. So yeah, I think it was a good pickup.
And one more that we know it happened. The Diamondbacks send their first baseman Josh Naylor to the Mariners.
Mm-hmm. I think the Diamondbacks, we're going to see more guys go from that team. I think they're going to be sellers for sure. And but yeah, I wasn't surprised to see Josh Naylor being traded.
All right, let's take a look at some guys that looks like they're going to be moving. That's what everybody's saying.
Mhm.
One of those being Dylan Cease.
Mhm.
The Padres, Astros are after him. Some other folks too.
Yeah,
I think he'll be on the move.
I think so.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. They're going to get a lot back for him though. So they're not, because the Padres are not out of this by any means. I think they're if I think season ended today, they'd be in the playoffs. So they were still they're still trying to get good, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Dylan Cease be traded by them if they can pick up some other help.
What about your next one?
Sandy Alcantara. I think the Yankees are all over him. I think they're really wanting him. Don't know that he'll be able to go there. Don't know if he'll be able to pull it off. But yeah, I think he'll be moved.
Nolan Arenado, Cardinals. Other folks, now the Astros are talking to him. Talking to the Cardinals, some other folks think he'll be gone too.
Probably. He's got a no trade clause, so he gets to pick, where he goes. And he before the season, all we heard before the season was he was going to be traded, and he wasn't. I could see him going at this point. They don't have to trade him, so we'll see what happens. But I would think they would like to get rid of that contract if they could.
Luis Robert Jr., Padres, Phillies, Mets looking at him.
Yeah, I hear him with rumors with the Reds too, because the Reds need a an outfielder. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see the White Sox pull the string there. He's turned it up a notch. He started off the season really slow. He was having a really off season for him, and he has really turned it up a notch in the last couple of weeks. So that's going to help the White Sox get a little bit more for their money there for when they trade him.
We're live with the Jewelers Bench. She'll join us coming up here. What's happening, which is good. Every time she gets ready to sit down and talk, a bunch of folks come to the door needing service and wanting help, and that's why she's here. And so we get that. But she's got some E. Newton she's going to show here in a few minutes and some more watches. And so that's what's going on here where we are. We're talking to Mr. Baseball, Greg Salyer. We are here again at the Jewelers Bench in Elizabeth. And so let's run down some of these teams. Don't take the teams that at this point are in contention to win either the pennant or get in the playoffs. So Toronto, what are they going to be looking for?
Wow. So Toronto, I don't know exactly what they need because they are solid. I mean, they are playing lights out right now. Of course, everybody's after pitching. If they can improve their pitching, they'll do that for sure.
I'll show that right there, by the way. I got this.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. You need one of those, don't you?
I do need one of those.
I didn't think these worked. I mean, I was always been scared. But I put ice in this yesterday. I left it in my car on purpose.
And you saw it ice this morning?
Oh, yeah. 2 or 3 hours. I came back, it was cold. There was ice in there this morning. So I don't know what metal does. I'm not a scientist, but this works, I can tell you. And we're going to get some more of these made, and I might get you one. Guess it would hinge on what I get this weekend. I guess we could. Well, pay to play here, kids. So you scratch mine, I'll scratch yours. So he's going to the game this week. You're going to the game this week. All right, so Yankees, we talk about some of the things they've done. They're very much only 4 games out. They're very much in the hunt either for the wild card or the division. So what are they looking for?
And if you notice, Toronto's lost 4 in a row too.
Yeah,
so they won a lot in a row. Now they've lost 4 in a row. The Yankees are always looking to improve pitching. They got their third baseman. I think they were looking for. I wouldn't be surprised to see them trade Trent Grisham for some pitching, and I think that may happen. I think we'll see that before tomorrow night.
The Red Sox only 5 out. They're 58 and 51, so they're in the hunt, and they're playing some pretty good baseball over the last 25, 30 games. So what are they looking for?
So the name you keep hearing with the Red Sox is Jarren Duran. He's like an extra outfielder because they have a lot of outfield depth. So a lot of teams are wanting him, and I think the Red Sox are going to ask for a king's ransom for this guy because he's really, really good. He's got great potential. This season maybe not as good as last season for him, but I think they're going to ask for a lot. And once again, pitching, maybe some infielders as well.
Tigers, we said they talked about picking up Chris Paddock, but they lead the Guardians by 9. The Royals by 9.5. They were in a slump. Well, they've lost 6 out of 10. They've won 3 in a row. They've lost 6 out of 10. So they've come back down to earth a little bit, haven't they?
They have. They were playing lights out for a while, and they were the best team in baseball for probably a month. And you kind of hate to see them fall off like they did because it was just like almost like they forgot how to play. It was crazy. They couldn't beat anybody, and I think I look for them to go after another pitcher and maybe bullpen help.
In the West, this is getting to be a really interesting race. Now it's a 3-horse race, including Evan Carter and the Texas Rangers. They have won 7 out of 10. They've lost 2 in a row. They've won 7 out of 10. They're only 5 back, and they're right on the edge of the wild card if we play today. Astros lead the division rather, and they're 4 better than the Mariners. But again, the Mariners have lost 6 out of 10. The Astros the last 10 games are a flat 5-5. So who does Houston? They're already talking about Dylan Cease. What else do they need?
Yeah, they need a third baseman too. It's like Paradis is on the injured list right now. They need a third baseman at least until he can get back, and if not, somebody to replace him and play him somewhere else when he does come back.
Let me try and describe these E. Newtons. She's here. She'll be back with us in a minute. But
this
is a wing job.
An E. Newton?
Yeah, so they're the E. Newton brand.
Oh, okay. I had no idea.
So this is a lost ball and high weeds guy trying to describe jewelry that I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to show you. They're very pretty. They're like $60 price point.
And they're E. Newtons.
They're E. Newtons. And on the end of them, some got pearls, some got gold. And that's about the best I can do for you. So we'll let her do the rest in a minute.
I had no idea what an E. Newton was when you said it. I was like, what on earth?
Look over there. in the corner.
Oh, wow.
They sell the
My
whiz.
gosh.
I mean, kids, college kids, women, high school girls. I mean, it's across the board. They sell the whiz out of E-Newton.
They probably have 500 bracelets over there that I can see.
There's more right here too. There's another
Oh, yeah,
another
there
display.
is.
So
Wow.
we're E-Newton right here, folks.
Wow. Okay.
All right, Mariners. What are they looking for in the Rangers?
So Mariners went out and got their first baseman. I think they were looking for him. Once again, pitching. You know, both those teams would like to have some pitching. I think the Rangers bullpen help for sure, and you know, I don't know if the Rangers really need another bat. I think they're pretty good. So I think pitching's really all they're going to look for.
You get in the National League. I do it every day. We do the sports, and we talk about the standings, and I don't think I give props enough to the Mets. I mean, here they are, 62 and 46. They're a half game better than the Phillies. Phillies won't go away. They can't shake them. The Mets have won 7 out of 10. The Phillies have won 6 out of 10. In the top 5 teams, Milwaukee, the Dodgers, the Cubs, Toronto, and Detroit. Neither of those are there percentage point wise, but man, they're playing great baseball, are the Mets, and they can't shake the Phillies.
No, they can't. Phillies are right on their tails, and we're actually ahead of them until just a few days ago. So, you know, that's been back and forth all season between those two, and you know, one of those teams will probably make a move too. And I think if one of them does, the other one may feel like they have to as well. So we'll see what happens with those two teams.
Yeah, all the movement goes until 6 o'clock tomorrow night, trade deadline. So between now and then, so tomorrow show Pizza Inn is going to be probably full of all kinds of moving and shaking while we're on the air tomorrow afternoon. In the Central, Milwaukee leads the Cubs by 2. The Milwaukee Brewers have won 3 in a row, 7 out of 10. What are they looking for? They got that catcher Jansen. What are they in the Cubs?
They got
looking
him. So the Cubs would probably like to have another outfield bat, I think. They may be looking for an infielder as well. So you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see that. And Milwaukee, you know, I think Milwaukee's just going to look at their lineup and say, okay, what do we have a need for, and let's fix it right now, and they're going to do it. And I'm not sure what that is at this point.
I'm thinking driving over this morning, back when we started breaking down these divisions in the spring, I don't remember, we talked a little bit about Milwaukee, but I don't think either one of us thought they'd be the best team in baseball.
We thought they were they take a step back from last year, but they've proven to us they did not.
Last division, the Dodgers and the Padres. Dodgers looking for pitching. The Padres won 4 in a row, 6 out of 10. They're right there. They're 4 games back. Padres, as you said, may unload Dylan Cease, but they're going to get the pretty good haul for whatever they give up for him, right?
They are, and they're going to be both buyers and sellers. I think if they trade Dylan Cease, they're going to get something. They're going to get enough in return to really make a good move there. But they also need to do something with.
It rings all the time.
It does.
Yeah.
They also need to do something, you know, to think about Yu Darvish, because he's only pitched a few games for him this year because he's been hurt, but he's not been good. So they need to look at what they're going to do with him as well. And I think he's got a place on that team. I don't think, because he has shown that he's a proven major league starter and really good. But I have a feeling they're going to have to do something to get somebody. Maybe to do a few things better than what he can do for the time being.
So what's your take on the Speedway Classic? You think it's a pretty good move by Major League Baseball?
Yeah, I do. I think it's interesting. You know, to be honest, I kind of wish they'd done a whole series instead of just one game. I think that would have been better. Had somebody say the other day to me, he said, you know what they ought to do? Oh, my goodness. Sorry. So I heard somebody say the other day, if they really wanted to make the money back to pay for the whole thing, just have the Savannah Bananas come in and play a couple games there, and that would do it. Because they sell out everywhere they go.
They do sell out.
They have 70,000 people if they have room for them everywhere they go. So, you know, but I think it's a neat thing. I think a lot of people are excited about it. First major league game that's counted in Tennessee's history, so that's big. You know, I always, you know, I was looking at some of the souvenirs online the other night, and there's a really neat hat that it just says Speedway Classic across the front, and it says Bristol, Tennessee. I love the fact that Major League Baseball is going to be in my hometown. So, because I grew up like half a mile from the racetrack. So.
Hello, Kelly Farr. It's a brand new name. Thank you for watching the show, man. Appreciate that very much. So, yeah, it's a big deal.
It is.
And
it is.
It's wonderful, I think, that of all the places in the world you can have what you're having on Saturday, with a record-breaking Major League Baseball game that counts, it's not an exhibition, you'd be having it at Bristol Motor Speedway. So kudos to, where would you start? I guess to the Smith family that runs the track, right on down to Jerry Caldwell, right on down to all the staff. It's been a huge undertaking to transform a NASCAR track and turn right around. Here's the thing: they got to turn around. They got a playoff race September the 13th. They got to take everything back out, and they will get everything ready for a race, a big race, because it's the middle of the playoffs for the NASCAR NASCAR Spring Cup Series, the big boys. Trucks will be there. It's a triple header weekend, by the way. Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup will all be there. But yeah, they got to transform everything. They tore down the pit walls. They got to put all that back up, and they will do that and get ready for a race on September the 13th. But yep, a lot of folks say it's a lot of aggravation, a lot of expense, whatever, for a one-time game. But it's already proven to be worth it. Over 85,000 people want to be there.
Yeah, and Major League Baseball is trying to expand all they can. They're trying to get in as many places as they can go. Of course, we've seen, the Field of Dreams game, and we've seen them play at other places overseas and things like that, and play in Mexico and places where they're trying to just spread out. And I think it's good for baseball. I think it's something that I think everybody likes to see. And and Bristol's a historic racetrack. It's a place that a lot of people like to go. It's right in the middle between Cincinnati and Atlanta, so it's a perfect setting for this type of game. And I'm anxious to see how everything goes. I'll give you a good feedback next week.
What's interesting is the baseball guys who come up and done the promotional stuff that have never been to the track, a.k.a. Johnny Bench. I mean, he was wild. He was there for the spring race. He's like, man, you can see him just like, there's the wow factor. If you've never been there, it's overwhelming. I mean, we all take it for granted because we've been there. But first-timers, they got 9 countries. All 50 states will be there on Saturday. 9 countries of people coming in international to watch this game. And so the baseball players, again, have walked in for the first time, looked at Bristol Motor Speedway and went, oh, man, and you would, it's one thing to see it now. Wait till you got those fans in there on Saturday and come back for the night race in September. So it's, to me, I worked there 20 years doing the PA. It's the crown jewel of NASCAR, I think, because it's not a bad seat in the house, and it's racing, beating and banging. You can be going great, and between here and that wall over there, something will go wrong, and your spotters up are going, go low, Greg's wrecked in turn 3. Stay away from Greg, he's crashed, and so it happens that quick. And so it's the drivers will tell you that they are just mentally sapped when they come out of there, because you got to be on for 500 laps. So there's no downtime. Unless there's a caution. But when you're racing at Bristol, it's bumper to bumper, and you got to be on. And the drivers say they're just mentally shot when they come off that track. So anyway, it's baseball on Saturday, and he gets to go, and we'll see if we get any trinkets or any souvenirs coming back next Wednesday. So he knows I like refrigerator magnets. I don't know if you got those or not. But anyway,
we'll see what's available.
Yeah, we'll see what's available. Ev, have a great week, dear, and I'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, sir. Quick break. We're going to see if we can get her in here. We've tried all day long, but it's been a great problem to have because they've been busy. Here's Northeast Community Credit Union. We're 147 days away from Christmas. Today would be a good day. Stop by the NCCU folks and open up a Christmas Club account. Here's a young lady to tell you all about the Tom Doe Sports Show.
Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club savings account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it, because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this. This is just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. that's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bemycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way, when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club Savings Account for Christmas 2024?
Yes.
From Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports.
This is Pastor Fallow, Pleasant Beach Baptist Church in Elizabethton, and we'd love to have you come be with us. You and your family be with us on Sunday. I'm standing here in the lobby at our visitors table, our welcome table, and there's packets made up with tells you a little more about the church and get acquainted card, and then also a mug and some things in there for you to take with you to remind you to pray for us. And we've got a place for you and your family and want you to come. Our goal is for you to know the Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior. But beyond that, to find your purpose and contentment in life of knowing Him, walking with Him, and serving Him each day. And so we want you and your family to come be with us Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Wednesday night. We're looking forward to seeing you soon. You can find a little more information about us online at pleasantbeachbaptist.com.
It's important to hire a professional because you want a quality, trained, and licensed person working in your home. All of my staff are factory trained and have years of experience. With today's technology in heating and air conditioning systems, you want a trained professional working on your system. Our motivation to provide our customers with the best service is years of experience. We've been in business for 35 years and we plan on being in business for another 35 years, so we want to make our customers happy.
Yes, she's here.
I'm here.
She's in the house. Finally. But that's okay. It's been busy. We like
It
that.
has been busy. Busy day.
The lady had the bibs on what she bought.
She bought a sterling silver ring with a turquoise in it.
The lady with the black hair that you put the napkin or the thing over on the counter.
Oh, the black hair. She bought an E. Newton pearl bracelet.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the first one in was a jewelry pickup repair. They've been in study all morning. There's been all kinds come through here, and I love it. That's good. So here's her rule of thumb. We're here to promote her, but when they have commerce come through the door, I take second place. I understand that. I get it totally. So it's been busy, and it's been good. So now that we got her, we'll have one segment instead of two. That's okay too. But you want to start with E. Newtons? Is that good?
Yeah, that's great.
All right. I will be your Vanna because I don't know what I'm talking about. So these are. Let's take one of them. Let's take a pearl. This one off. And this one off because they're two different ends.
Yep.
So we'll start with this one. This price point is $58. Here we go. By the way, plant the seed. 147 days to Christmas. So if you want to come in and do layaways, people have already done that. Tell me about this one, would you please?
So this is one of E. Newton's open bangles, and it is 14 karat gold filled beads, and it's just easy to put on. You can wear these. You can wear them in the pool, hot tub, whatever. They're made to year round.
Yep. This one's got pearls on the end of it. So there you go. And this one goes for $58. These are E. Newtons. They have a ton. So this just shows you right here what they've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Got 14 of those just on this little display. We showed you 2 of those. Those are all pretty much the same, right?
No, well, I mean they are the same, but the as you graduate down, the pearls and the balls get a little bit bigger. So price point is going to be more. So I think there's 3 different sizes there.
What she's trying to say is I didn't do well. Okay.
It's okay. You done fine.
Goes up to 68 on this one. So to make a comparison, this one is smaller at the end, and this one is a little bit bigger, and you pay a little bit more for it. So there you go. It's all what you want, personal taste.
Yep, personal taste.
Pearls the same way. There's smaller ones and bigger ones. All right. So
Yep.
then we go to, I'll hold your mic. You can get that right here. Let's go round 2 with E. Newton. Wow. You sell a ton of these, don't you?
We do.
I'll hold
Yes.
this for you. Okay. All right.
So these are all the E. Newton necklaces. They vary 15-inch to 16 and 17-inch, but there is also extenders that you can buy. But these are the 14 karat gold filled beads. And like the smaller one, I think this is maybe a 2 millimeter. Maybe it's not telling me, but anyway. So this is just a simple gold bead, smaller necklace, and it is $68, and then or 62, sorry, and then you can graduate up to the bigger beads if you want something a little bit bigger. So the beads are.
And you know the old saying I say every time I'm here: don't let the camera. It's always prettier in person. Let the camera fool you, or make your decision for you, I guess.
Yeah.
Come in and look at them.
These are really cute to stack too. And then you've got this heart one. Super cute. Sold several of those. And that one's $68. And then a lot of people have like this one. It's got the gold bead or the white pearl like beads in between. Just something dainty and simple. And it's $58.
$58.
Or you've got the crosses. And I've got more of these, which is single crosses. But this one has the crosses all around it. And this is a popular style. And it's $108.
All right, here at the jeweler's bench. All right, so you got those. Then we're going to put that back up. I'm going to hold your mic.
Okay.
You're going to put that back over there, and I guess you'll get that display there. Then we'll get into watches. Well, we got time here. Got all kinds of time. We've been waiting on her to be with us, and so we got all kinds of time. We're going to do this right. We'll set this right. Let's see. Hang on. We'll put this up here so I don't drop it and spill them all over the place. Okay. Now, here we go. What do you want me to hold for you?
So, I have no idea.
This is impromptu, folks. All right, I'll do this.
So these are the smaller cross bracelets. And also have the bigger crossed ones, yeah, if you like that. But these are $36.
Okay.
And then this one has like a cross with the swirl beads, and it's $88.
And the computer camera's not going to do it justice, but just to give you an idea of what it looks like. It looks better in person.
And I have these crosses in the pink, the light blue, red, black, navy blue, green. So you got all different colors. I love this one. It's a cross with a multicolored bracelet. And it is $26.
These are 26. She has a ton of E. Newton here. And you sell a ton too, don't you?
I do, yes.
Yeah, all the time.
Yep.
Out the door, flying out of here.
I have the cross stud earrings. They're $25, and I've got those in all kinds of different colors.
Here you go. See on the back. Okay. Love it.
And if you want them in the gold, they're $48.
By the way, all these right here that I wear proudly, jeweler's bench. I wonder if today I was going to add to it. I'm probably not. Look there. There's a little hose claw. Two little hose claws. Doo-dah, doo-dah. So they've been to band camp, right? Hot. Oh, yeah. They work just. Let me tell you something. Bands, kids work just as hard as the footballers and volleyballers, and it's. I mean, I passed Science the other day, saw them doing their thing. I saw these guys practicing yesterday here at Elizabethton, and so they get after it, don't they?
It's brutal.
It is brutal. They're out there in the heat, and trying to play an instrument and learn the routine to take 4 steps this way and go 4 steps that way. And you're playing it the whole time, and you're trying to be in unison with your fellow bandmate. Learn the programs this year because they're 3-time state champs. How many times Color Guard won states? See if she knows. 4. She knew that. Man, you look like your mother. Okay, here we go. That is, well, Tom, she should. I know that, but just, all right, this is $48. These are little tiny, very cute gold E. Newtons.
This is the E. Newton necklace, which is the single cross, $48. And I have these in silver and gold.
Ladies, a lot of ladies watch the show. They tell us, and guys too can come in here and score points to the ladies, and ladies love these. $48. This little pink one. So the possibilities are endless. What you have, and you got this one. Let me hold that one. I'll hold the tree for you if you get hand me at the base.
I think it'll fall apart.
Oh, that's what I was afraid of. This thing will fall apart. But I'm gonna hold it just like that.
So and then here's our game day bracelets, and I'll be doing another order on this. But so we've got the Cyclone, Cyclone orange. Can't really tell how orange it is. You got UT orange. Oops, I dropped that. You've got the white to go with the UT orange. And then there's UT orange and white.
This maroon right
there's
here.
also...
Get that maroon right there. That's a Science Hill color
yeah,
right there.
We got Science Hill, Unaka, Happy Valley,
Hampton. Cloudland.
I think Cloudland, yes. So all kinds, and there's...
This blue one right here on the front, that'd be Unicoi County. This one right there. They wear blue. So.
Yep. So I'm trying to have all the school colors covered, and they're super cute when you stack them. But I love my Cyclone stack. But you can stack them all kind of like that.
Oh, how cute. Look at that. Yep.
And it looks good.
Price point of these on the average.
So on the average, these are $16. The extends are a little more. They're $21.
Yep.
So.
I don't think she showed us a couple of white ones here too. So. Yep. There you go. So they're all available right here. There's black, there's orange, there's white, there's royal blue, there's maroon, there's baby blue or powder blue. They've got cardinal red. That would probably be for Daniel Boone.
Yes.
Yep. Let me think. The maroon up here would be for Tennessee High. So they got them for all different school colors.
And I'll be getting some more in, so I'm going to get some green ones in.
There's Hampton.
Because that could go for Greenville or East Side.
There you go, East Side Pirates. So, and there's your orange. And you can get, for $16, you can load up and get several different colors, mix and match. Just leave them on all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, or wear them game day. There you go. All right, I'm going to let you take the bottom of it. No, okay. I think that's going to fall off, but what do I know? Okay, so earlier in the show, I will never forget this as long as I live. She took her little finger and went. So this is Glock. This is what it comes in, the display case, which is really cool. It's a gift case. And you were telling me about this one, which again, orange and black, which would be from Milligan, Elizabethton, Tusculum. Tennessee's orange and white, but they've been wearing charcoal and black down there some too. So here's tell me about this watch. This is it would be a rubber band?
Yeah, silicone.
Silicone.
Yeah.
Silicone wristband. Black face, orange hands, and an orange second hand. Gorgeous watch. You sell a lot of these, and it goes for $4.99. You can lay it away, come get it, however you want to do it. So there's that one. I want to show. Would you describe this? This is a bearing watch for the ladies. Tell us about this one.
So super slim. All the bearing have a sapphire crystal, so that makes it. They won't scratch as easy as your normal watch faces with mineral crystals. So that's a plus to that. And it's super sleek, thin, not heavy at all, easy to wear,
Very lightweight.
and I mean,
$199.
very affordable.
I think it's a 9, isn't it? $199.
Yeah.
Nope.
$180.
$189.
$189.
Cheated you $10. $189. So there you go. That's called not wearing my glasses. All right. Then you go to, let's do this one. Tell us about this one right here.
So this is a ladies two-toned bearing also.
And it goes for $199.
And it's got, instead of the mesh band, it has your metal band, the links.
And John can take them out or add to them if you need them. So, hello, Buster Snyder from West Virginia. What you doing, buddy? Carrie Reed. Hello, Carrie. Lisa Baker. Hello, lady. How are you? Thank you, ladies and guys, for watching the show. This one is a bearing for $299. That's actually a Glock. Tell us about this one.
So this is a Glock, and I'm almost positive most of those have sapphire crystals too, and they come with a pretty good warranty. Watches hold up very well. Yep, it does have sapphire crystal. I thought so.
What is the selling point of the sapphire crystal?
They don't scratch as
Don't
bad.
scratch. Okay.
I mean, they will scratch, but not as bad.
All these, by the way, on the website. And the website is jewelersbenchtn.com. Correct?
That is the website, yes.
Yes. And so if you're out of state and want this shipped to you, she'll ship them all over the place. So we're here in Elizabeth, but she ships. Okay.
I do.
You looked at me like I thought, oh, did I mess it up too? But I did get it right. jewelersbenchtn.com. All right, the bearing watch. This one goes for, yes, small print, $199. Tell us about this one, please.
So this one is a black ladies watch with gold-colored accents. There again, it's very sleek, lightweight, easy to wear.
Excellent. All right, got two more. I want to show that one in a little box too. This is a bearing, guy's watch for $279. Black face, silver hand or silver hour markings, silver hands, and an orange second hand. Very nice.
And then orange accent around the face.
Yep. You see the metal. So give you some gift giving ideas, folks, for yourself or somebody. And then we have this. This is the Glock. This is what comes in a little case. This particular watch. There you go. It's really cool. By the way, free gift wrapping here as well.
Yes.
And so this comes.
Every day.
Yep. This comes with.
So it comes with 2 different bands.
Oh.
So you can switch between which band you want. It comes with an orange silicone and then a black mesh band.
You can put these back for me, right? Because
I can. Yes.
So there you go. She knows me well. So this is a silicone band that's orange, and a black steel band, metal band. There you go. So these come with the watch. So, and the price point on this is, I don't know. Let's see if we can figure that out.
I think it's right here. It's $499.
$499 with a watch with 2 interchangeable watch bands if you need it. So there you go. So we're gonna get her to do a commercial here in a second. So about a lot of places out there why here, but has there been any trends this summer since I was here last month?
E. Newton.
E. Newton, that's been it?
Yeah.
Hot and heavy E. Newtons. All right, so that's good. And we've got, if you had to guess, total guess, ballpark, what you got over there? Couple hundred at least, if not more?
I have a lot.
Yeah. That is a good answer. We have a lot.
I have a lot.
So you're not going to run out anytime soon. So come by and get your E.
No, and I'm getting ready to place a fall order too, so there'll be even more.
Mm-hmm. And of course, got Pandora. They've got a sale coming up here. Everything's okay now, but they will have a sale coming up here in the not too distant future. So let's do this real quick, because I want to get her to tell you about all the jewelry stores out there. Why I come here. So I'm going to hit this button. Are you ready? Here we go.
I'm ready.
Here we
you
go.
always put me on the spot.
Oh, I know. You'll do great. Just tell us why. Here we go. Yeah. And we're talking to our buddy, Sherry Holtzclaw, owner of the Jewelers Bench, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Pettis Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores out there across the Tri-Cities. Why do we come to Jewelers Bench?
So everything is done in-house. You don't have to wait 6 weeks to get it back. John's been here. He's done it for 26 years, almost. And we're like a big family. I mean, we care about your stuff. We love to see things refurbished, and we do watch batteries. We do watch crystals, all kinds of repairs. We replace stones. You name it.
Product lines.
We can do it.
What do we carry?
So we carry Julie Voss, E. Newton, Pandora, Naked Bee. We have lab-grown diamonds. We have earth-grown diamonds. We have color merchants. We have quality gold. We have Glock. We have Bearings, Citizens.
G-Shock.
G-Shock. Let's see. Midas, Royal Chain. You name it, we got it.
The key to this whole thing here is when you come here, you're family. I mean, they really are. You're not just another customer coming to the door. They learn you, and you have a lot of repeats coming through all the time. It's awesome.
Yes.
Hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and on Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
All right. Social media, how do we find you?
Instagram and Facebook
And the phone number is?
is 423-542-5600.
Be loyal, buy local, and shop at the Jewelers Bench in Elizabethton, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Boom. Commercial done.
There you go.
That's awesome. So, in closing, I know you shouldn't want to hear it, but there is 147 shopping days for Christmas. And there are people coming in doing layaways, aren't there?
There are, yes.
Yeah. And so the layaway policy is very liberal. Tell us about that.
So as long as you're making a monthly payment, we give you what you need.
There you go.
Yep.
Come in, make a, 10% down? So what should we start with?
Yeah, 10 to 15.
10, 15%.
Depends on the
down.
item.
Yeah. And just make payments a little bit every month. Or you come in, it's 3 weeks from Christmas and do it, however you want to do it. But if you're doing it for Christmas, that'll be a good time. Come in.
Yes.
10 or 15% down, monthly payment, boom. And they work with you. So there you go. You have people waiting on you. Go.
Yep.
So,
Thank you. Appreciate
dear.
you.
Oh, yeah. Be back next month? Yep. Yeah. I'm not fired? Okay. Wow. Wow. That didn't sound very encouraging. Not yet. I said, am I fired? Just trying to be funny. She said, no, not yet. Okay. Well, anyway, that's going to do it. It's been a great stop here. Big thanks to Andrew Smith stopping by. Sports writer, John City Press, Kingsport Times News. Big thanks to Greg Sauer stopping by. Appreciate him very much as well. Mr. Baseball, and of course, Sherry. Tomorrow we'll be right down the road at Pizza Inn. Come by and have lunch with us tomorrow. The buffet for $10.99, all you can eat at lunchtime. And of course, in the evening it goes up to $1 whopping dollar to get everything you want. 18 pizzas, 12 regular and 6 dessert pizzas at any one time. Salad, the 3 different types of pasta, salad bar, the puddings, got that as their chocolate pudding, all that for one price, all you can eat buffet at Pizza Inn. Will be there tomorrow with Eric Wilson and the folks, and Friday will wrap up the week. We'll be right around the corner at Food City here in Elizabeth. And so, good way to end it is to give you the verse. We always dedicate our show to the man that hung on the cross, and today no different, of course. And let's do that before we get out of here and rejoin you tomorrow for show number 23. It won't be 2331 tomorrow, is that right? You double check here as we go continue our countdown. Cyclone football, there you go. 23 days, 2 hours, and 29 minutes. Here is the verse that says, Psalms 121, 1 and 2 says, I'll lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? Verse 2, my help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Lift up your eyes. Don't get lost in your troubles. Dare to believe that good things will happen, and let go and let God. He's got this. Whatever you're dealing with, he's got it. Lift up your eyes. Don't get lost in your troubles. Dare to believe that good things will happen, and let go and let God. He's got this. Good way to end it. Thanks for watching the show. Back tomorrow, show number 2331 from Pizza Inn here in Elizabeth. Until then, we'll say, as always, bloom where you plant it, and win or lose, be a good sport. And thanks for watching show number 2330. Wow, it's a lot of talking. From today at the Jewelers Bench here in Elizabeth. Hello, Jason Blevins, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Football, Randall Birchfield Real Estate Auction. We'll see you back here tomorrow at